We're gonna build the best damn spaceship the world has ever seen today. Welcome to RAILGRADE. Welcome to the final mission of this whole series. This is it. Bolt the ship together, load the colonists and launch before the Reaper teams throws a tow cable. The good news, liftoff voids all outstanding legal claims. That's good because we've done a lot of shit. Bad news, we're bringing the lawyers with us. So yeah, should be all good. This is a big one. It's gonna take an hour and a half. I think there will be a lot of downtime. Most seems to already be sent in, so we need commuters, lift cells, microassembly, hulls, and energy. Commuters, energy is more or less done. Hulls is close to done as well. And the only thing we actually need to focus on building is microassemblers and lift cells. So you might think that, oh, you want to go with lift cells, but there's so much stuff going into that, I don't think you will have the money for it. I have kind of planned this out a little bit. I usually don't do that with these missions, but in this case, I think going microassemblies first just makes way more sense. They pay really well if you sell them as well, so if you overproduce these, that's just a lot of money that you get to actually play around with closer to the end of the level, so to say. And commuters is literally just from one of these Zeppelin docks. We have one right here, and we have one right here. They're just importing 8 per minute, so that should more or less just finish that. I think what we want to do is probably just put both of them on separate route and just have them go. Like, don't even worry about it. So yeah, I'm gonna set up the basics here and I'll show you what my plan is. Alright, I think about 15 minutes later and we are now set up with everything. So first and foremost, we have our commuter trains going just straight into the space launcher. I think that should be fine. It's 16 per minute, which means that we are doing... what is that? 16 per minute means that in 4 minutes we're doing something. Math, an hour and a half. 1,000, yeah, that way. I don't know if we can actually do anything with commuters, so I think commuters just needs to go in there. I don't think we have another choice. That's the only option we have, so let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. But the more interesting part that we have worked on would be the right here. We have our micro assemblers. Right now I only have one because we don't have too much money. It's not enough to actually produce for all of the items right here. You kind of need to limit yourself a little bit. So if we can get the microassembly up and running, that will be very good. To do that, we're mostly using this offshore rig right here. It is producing for the gas reactor for the neon gas. And then we also have the silica right here that will be provided for the CPU fabs as well. And then we have... I just realized we messed something up here. Yeah, this doesn't work. That's not correct. We're gonna have you guys go here. Always something that you miss, right? We're gonna need some wire coilers. And they're gonna go right here. Something like that. Get rid of him. And that will allow these guys to do what they need to do. Maybe I would like him to be able to reach to these as well. So we do a loop around here and then out that way. And then the CPU can go... it needs to go here, right? So just around this. Just like that. And that's even less money. So yeah, you can see we don't have too much money. I haven't really thought very much of money. I think money's gonna be fine as soon as we start producing, and this whole chain is solid at this point. So we will be able to actually start producing for these. What we could do to save a little bit is remove some of the stations, but I just won't add any further than what we have already. But yeah, so we're receiving silica here and we're receiving neon gas here. What we will need is... this is gonna have to... maybe I don't want to do this. Maybe I want you guys to go just straight up instead, and then over here. Like that, and then we can actually add more of them here, and we can have this guy just elevated. It's only like a few tracks, So it does not matter that this takes a lot of money. That's perfectly fine. So yeah, I think that is a fairly good stand-up. If we're looking at the actual payment for these things, you can see it's not actually paying that much other than the microassembly and the lift cells. So yeah, I don't know if these guys are going to be paying anything. It says 0, so I don't think so. Which means I probably just want to put like nothing to work there until we have a little bit of money coming in. Because this is just a cost. Yeah. So why don't we start? We'll start over here. Boiler, few gas to there. This guy is gonna need to go boiler, 1 waste, 3... Am I missing something? No. 2 waste. I didn't put an engine on it. Boiler, waste. Yeah, we can do 6 with 2 waste. Just like that. And I think that should be pretty good. Just make sure that these runs full and empty. This guy is now producing, so we can set you on here. That should be pretty good. And I think we want to keep an eye on these upcharge rigs. They're usually quite hard to keep uptime high on. That's the neon going out. If we want to produce anything else, maybe I can set up a train to do this at least. We'll just do a super simple one. 6 of those. You will then go over here as well. Same thing there. 2 normal ones, 4 full ones. That should get the basics running. This guy is now up and running, so that's good. Which means that we'll add a couple of those and 2 of those for wires. This will probably become a ring eventually to speed up. And that's that for him. So now we just need the microassemblies for the solvent. And solvent is actually easy, so it's 1, 1, 2, right? So we just go here. We go boiler. I don't have... No, I do have. Why are you not able to pick up anything other than water? Ah, because this guy does not have the gate that it needs. So let's do that. We just go 1, 1, 2. And then we can bring probably one of those back for now. This will probably become a loop as well. I've kind of already set it up to be a loop. That should be pretty good. That should be pretty good. You are not producing. It's because the CPUs are not getting pushed over here. So let's set that up. Four of those. I forgot about this. There we go. Give me solvents. And we do actually need you to bring some amount of waste back as well. Otherwise this guy will not produce after a little bit. Currently up to 30 commuters, so gonna have to do a little bit more than what we're doing right now for sure. But yeah, let's try to get income that's maybe 2.5 grand, and then we can start actually working on increasing production speed of things. We'll just go, I don't know, 12 gas for now. That should get this guy going, and then he will just go and deliver everything to where it's needed as well. Which will be hopefully pretty good. Can I go? So this will go out here. He will fill up there. And then go up back this way. And then just yank it onto there, I guess. That'll be fine. There. Now he is producing. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go boiler for now with a bunch of energy. Let's do 6. I don't think we will be able to do 6 with speed eventually, but at least okay for now. So power is fixed now as well, which means that we have the majority done. Commuters done, microcells done, energy done. Let's take a look at these hulls. They're actually produced right here. So we just need acid and plastics for that. Plastics, of course, I already mentioned. Plastics we can do directly from coal. So hard molds produces plastic with coal. Don't fully have the money for it just yet, but we'll get there. So we're gonna go probably hard mold right here. Get some workers into that. I'll be fine. So that's the plastics. And then we need acid. Acid, I don't remember. I think you do that with hydrogen as well. Not hydrogen, but gas, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so you do it with the reactives. So down here somewhere we're gonna have to do that. Acids is so expensive. Yeah, we're gonna need to wait a little bit with that then. Which is fine. Which is fine. So this guy has 100% uptime now, which is very, very, very good. That's exactly what we wanted to see. You are also fine, sort of. You're not producing a lot, but we only need 1 per round of this. And we're easily doing that, so. Do we get paid when we deliver here? Yeah, no, we're paid. We're paid, so that's fine. Okay. So that's the hulls once we get acid. What do we need for the lift cells? I have looked at all of this, I just don't remember it. Simple as that. Hydrogen and hulls. Okay, we are importing hydrogen right here. Up to 4,000 now? I'm kind of just saving up for the acid, to be honest. I'm surprised there is no easy way to do that. Like 8 grand for acid is really expensive. That's wild. Yeah, we'll get 8 grand. We have done 15 minutes so far. We've done 22% of the deliveries. And we're just about to put down the acids. And then it's just scale. And scale is usually easier in this game because it's kind of a linear growth or even a exponential growth at that point. You're not really balancing anything. I just hope we don't have to make multiple attempts of this. It's gonna be rough. This is not what we want. Ooh, do we want to do it with oil? Where do we have oil? Oil here. That's not very convenient, to be honest. Do we have oil anywhere else? Easiest way is actually to do this. Yeah, we really just have 2 places with oil, so that makes no sense. And making it with water is not an option. Okay, so gas reactor it is. I don't think we need a uranium. Let's just build over that. Do this. That. That's him. Let's get the reactives out of here. You should have workers. And then acid will just go around this way. Over to here, maybe? That work? I think that works. I think that works. We're now producing acid. That's good. So that's the acid that you need. Let's get these guys going. Just like that. I don't think we need that much stuff going here either. Can I bring you through here? I kind of had that idea, right? Yeah, into there. And then this guy should have been this one. And then you should have been this one. You're gonna have to go around here. and up to there. That's crazy, but it should work. Boiler, give me like 4 of those. How do we get you to go the right way? We go through there, through here, around there. Whichever one here you need. And then around that way. That's good. Down to an hour now, almost an hour and 7 minutes. Microassemblies are working, energy is working, commuters is working, hulls should now be going, and lift cells is just around the corner as well. Lift cells, I think is expensive, like 4 grand. We can bring all of that. Yeah, what if I go here? This way, underneath both of these. Then it will kind of connect somewhere here. Okay, so that's acid. Acid is running. You need way more plastic than what you are given, which kind of makes sense. We're not producing very much. Kind of need more trains for that. Definitely need stronger and faster trains as well. A lot of time is spent going uphill. But I want to get everything producing first, and then we can worry about that after. I think that's fine. That's the holes at least. So we need you to go here, boiler. Give me like 6 holes. Lift cell up and going here. So let's plonk him down right there. He will get these from up here. There, that's the hydrogen. We go boiler. And now it's time to start actually upgrading a lot of this. So we're gonna go you're gonna go that way, this way, around that. Back up to here. Yep. Probably not new bullets and heavy atoms. Maybe go middle for now. And then go something like... we go 6. We can go 6, they will auto-load really fast. Or offload really fast. And then we do this to make sure that everyone is offloading instantly. Okay. We now have the lift cells here as well. They seem to be producing, which is good. What are we struggling the most with right now? It's kind of the lift cells. So once we get the lift cells up and running, we're probably okay. They're not super slow at producing, it's just the holes at this point. And that's really just these guys. So let's get these on middle atoms. That'll be good. You're doing energy. Maybe I want to do the same with you. So we do middle atom. Just upgrade everything to energy, I think, at this point. Really messy network, but I think this should just kind of work. How about the commuters? Can we speed you guys up? I think we can. So you will go commuter trains. Micro assemblies should also be faster. There they are. Can actually do 6 of those, I think. That'll be fine. 55 minutes. We are 10% done with the mission. Commuters, I think, should be fine. We have sped that up quite a bit lately. Energy is not very fast. A lot of that is probably just production speed, to be honest. And once we have the microassembly done, we can start bringing that out to these instead. Which should be pretty good. It should be pretty good. Yeah, acid is full, so this is not limited by acid at all. It's really just these. Okay, I think we are at a point where we're gonna have to start thinking of the energy. We're 50 minutes left and we need to do almost 900, so do we just upgrade or do we add more? I think we could add more, honestly. That wouldn't be stupid. It doesn't fit there. Well, that says it all. Let's just get you to work faster then. Lift cells are still very slow. And a lot of that I think is just the hold that's slow for us. These are actually running out of coal every now and then. That's not cool. Let's add 3 trains to that then. Up to 15% now. It's not that fast. What is happening with our microassemblers? They are just standing around waiting for better times. Yeah, this is very slow to produce with these. You can probably speed them up fairly well by adding the upgrades, right? Yeah, that's almost 20 seconds off. Yeah, we really need this guy to pick it up. He needs to be way faster. Hulls, I think, is going to be the main issue that we're having. I think the rest is going to be fine. Maybe energy could be a struggle as well. If I wanted energy, wasn't there uranium? Maybe I should use uranium for fuel. Could get hydrogen into 2 fuel as well. That's actually quite interesting. What a shit ton of fuel rods. Just get a bunch of centrifuges. Because we have this uranium mine right here. Could we do that? Pour uranium into this, into over here. Yeah, that's actually really easy. Is it 32k? Hold on. Yikes. Okay, I didn't realize that. That's a joke, right? Nuclear fuel is like 4 billion. Do we take a loan for that just to kind of get going? It seems like an easy way to make a lot of fuel. Okay, we're building up a bank balance here so we can buy the nuclear power plant. I don't know if that makes sense. 32,000 sounds insane. But maybe it's worth it. We'll see. I don't think this mission should be super hard. Like, it doesn't make sense to make a super hard mission an hour and a half. Because if I have to do this, I'm seriously finding someone to hurt. No, that's not true. We won't do that. But yeah, I would like to not have to redo this. It would be very nice. We're kind of on at this point. We're just building up a bunch of nuclear capabilities, and then we're gonna unleash it all on the world. And the world is never gonna be the same. 26, 27. Yeah, this should be fine. Interest is actually $1,000 at this point. It's almost worth it to just leave this in here. But no, we need our nuclear power, dude. Come on. Ain't nobody got time for that. Look at this beauty. 8 seconds for 1 fuel rod, 8 energy. It's gonna be so fast. Not that these guys can produce that much, but that's besides the point. That's 30 grand. We need another 2. Come on, chat. Microassembly should be improving now. And we can also start upgrading that. I'm a bit worried about commuters as well as lift cells. Okay, we have the money now. Withdraw maximum. No. Withdraw 30-something thousand. 32. This sound is annoying as shit. 32. Give me my nuclear power plant. Let's go like here. Like, did you know I create 32 fuel packs in 2 seconds? I don't. But I'm gonna build like I do. Do we get over here maybe? Just like that. Around there, around here, up this way. And then you will just fucking add all the trains to fuel rods. Give me... Nah, you're not doing 8 at any point in this world, my dude. There's 0 chance. And you are gonna go here with the middle atom. I'm actually gonna set this up. It's gonna take him a little while anyway, so... There we go. Put him on there. You're gonna go full from here. Do you though? Maybe you don't. Maybe I don't care about how fast you're going. Up there, through there, around there, back there, through here. Yep, looks good. There's nowhere we're not doing the power now, right? Unless we're running out of, like, uranium, maybe. But that seems crazy to do. 38% here. These guys are actually running low on CPUs. Why is that? Mostly because the waste storage is actually full. Incinerator. Plonk him down there. Just add a couple of these. One of you. There we go. Yoink everything out of that guy, and then that should be the CPUs working again. Commuters I think is fine. Micro assembly maybe okay. Hulls probably fine. Lift cells questionable. Oh, this guy is actually not producing because we're not putting enough money into him. Yeah, we're doing plenty with the plastics now, so this is a production issue. Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. More gas coming up here. We are running into a little bit lower of the acids now. So while we were good for a long time, now we are actually at a point where we're gonna need to add on to a little bit more acid here. Just get the holes out. But we've seen a good amount of holes going out lately. So I think we're good when it comes to that. I'm just gonna deposit all this money. I don't know what to do with it. Power is improving. Looks like we are actually running sort of efficiently. So for each one of these, right, we're producing 8 power. And we're delivering 6 in one go. So we get power in like substantial bursts, more or less. Commuters, I think we need more. I think we need commuters to do more. I will make commuters do more. Space launches. That should be enough for the commuters. I can't imagine that not working out. Can we just tell you guys to go on any side you want? That should be good. Did we just empty this guy? No, I think he just booked it because there were people behind him. There. Commuter is okay. Pulse is picking up. Really just power now. This is like these guys needs to work faster. Or we need more of them. That's also an option, I guess. Yoink him onto there, and that should be a few more of those. There. 30 minutes left to go, and we still have a lot of energy to deliver and a lot of lift cells. And the holes are not done. Micro assemblers are not done. We have so much left to do. These are still struggling because of this stuff. And that's because you are not actually keeping up. So let's get you to be a bit better. We'll do 6 and 2, I guess. Everyone over there, everyone over here. Maybe we can add some acid here. Just making some space, just like that. Bam! Both of these should now be getting what they need, yes. You should be fine. This should be fine. I wonder if we want to stop this guy from doing what he's doing. Maybe bring some water down here. We do have water right there. That would be a really easy way of doing it, actually. Okay, 27 minutes left to go. Commuters is fine. Pulse is probably okay. Lift cells, not so much. Energy actually still not doing it. How come? You really should be working more. At least I think we're emptying all of the uranium mine now. So that should be all of the power that we need out. Yeah, how do we get more lift cells out? It's just the holes, man. And the holes are held back by the acid. So let's just get this working as fast as we humanly can. This is kind of bad, actually. Yeah, we need significant improvement in the whole production. These do close to have a full uptime. So do you. Let's just upgrade. Let's just upgrade as much as we humanly can. Bit worried about the power as well. We only have 25 minutes. This guy is doing like 26 per minute though. 10 minutes is 250, 20 minutes is 500. So that's actually sort of fine here. Okay. Produce like you've never seen anything being produced before, please. Holes is close to being done now. Once we stop producing holes, we can get the lift cells exclusively producing. So I'm just gonna focus on upgrading this until this is literally spitting out lift cells every half a second. It's gonna do nothing other than just spit out endless amount of lift cells. That's the plan. Because yeah, this guy can work now. I think we're fine with the holes. 128. We have 102, so that should be pretty darn good. This is working. How are we doing with power? Not doing super much, I guess. But I think the commuter is close to done now. Let's tell everyone to wait for full here. And wait for full here. I think we're fine with microassembly. I really think the lift cells and actually the power is still an issue. Just wild. At least we have almost a full train when this guy is running down to 0 uptime. Can we upgrade you maybe? Let's get you a little bit higher. Let's get these upgraded. So that's about as much power as we can do now, I think. 20 minutes with 61%. It's really just power. Power and lift cells. That's all we need to focus on. Holes, another 12. If I put another one of you here, I really don't care about money. So you will just be sold when you're done. It's good. Sell you. Because now, ooh, we need you to do 8, please. We got this, surely. Commuters is fine. Holes should be okay. Microassemblies should be okay. Power and lift cells. That's really all we need. There we go. That's him done. So now we're gonna have him deliver the last one. Everything else is going here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So he's in the closest one. 6, 8. That's that one done. I will take you and I will just say bye-bye. Actually don't need this, do I? Don't think I do. Don't think I do. Okay. You guys just need to produce like endlessly now. This guy needs to produce endless as well. 20 minutes to go. We have almost 300 of these to deliver and 500 energy. How is that gonna go? We are at least producing here all the time now. We're doing 26 per minute. 15 minutes left to go. Well, 16 at least. Commuters, I think is fine now. Lift cells is becoming better. I think power is a large issue that we're having. We need to produce even faster, dude. You're not doing enough. If I were to put another one down here, how would that work? We'll go this guy is down here. Does that work? No. Can put one here if I needed to. Okay, we're producing as fast as we can now. I literally have 2 of them working non-stop. And we have, let's say if we had 10 minutes left. This is producing 12 every 10 minutes, so we're doing 120 there. Ooh, okay. That might mean 240 plus whatever this guy can produce. Might be able to make that. Energy is kinda improving, but also not really. We need to get this going like nuts. 248. We're not building up anything here, right? No. You are producing 12 minutes. If you needed a haymaker, this would be the time to give me one. Pretty please. Okay. We are delivering power, but I don't think it's enough. I do not think it's enough. At least commuters is coming together now. Lift cells is fine-ish. Micro assemblers we need a few more of. And they're right here. Can I get that down to here somehow? Don't need it for you. This guy could be doing a lot more if we delivered it to him. Only 18% left to go. 11 minutes. Yeah, these lift cells, man. They ain't doing it. They ain't doing it. At least energy is actually just bombing in now. Another 200 lift cells in 10 minutes. Oof. Okay, we're actually able to deliver more here. So let's just add more. I will keep adding trains as long as I can, man. Commuters is doing okay. Micro assembly is doing okay. Commuters, another 20 and we're done with those. Everything else is actually looking okay. Another 6 right here. Are we actually gonna be able to do this? This is wild. If we actually do this, this is nuts. Energy is actually gonna work. It's just the lift cells, man. It's just the lift cells. Please, please, please. We can add more of these. Easy. Just do it. Just do it. 8.5 minutes, 10% left. Everything is now done, so we can get rid of these guys here. They don't need to exist anymore. No more commuters needed. Every commuter train will now be extinguished. Energy is so close. It's just 150 lift cells in 7 minutes. We're so close to that. Almost all of the power done. I think once power is done, we can get this out way faster as well. Ooh, we could actually run... Is that worth it? We could run you through here as well. Through that. Through there. And then... Kinda need you to like do a loop-to-loop here. And then go back over this way. Microassembly, cross there, through here, and around that way. No, wait, you're supposed to go down there. Okay, through here. Everything else is done. I'm deleting the powertrains. Can I just have him go directly onto here somehow? Hydrogen, microassembler, that way. Please work like super fast now. We have 4 minutes and 3%. How many is that? That's like 72 left. And they are now catalyzed. Okay, 15.7 per minute. Questionable if that's enough. %3 left to go. This is... I please don't let me lose this. %, 2.5 minutes left to go. I am actually optimistic we might be able to do this. We might actually be able to do this. That is wild. I know they're not running full. I don't really care, to be honest. That's fine by me. If only this guy had uptime, like that guy has. That would be so good. Can't have everything, I guess. 1% to go, 2 minutes. Another 22 to deliver. 6 coming in here. We have 4 in storage. Another 6 coming in here as well. We're actually doing this. This is ridiculous. Another 10 to go. That's 2. That's not enough. We need more. 4, 6. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. We have to do this. There is no way. I will not accept a loss here. It will not happen. Another 4 to go. We have it coming in here. Holy shit. 1 minute and 16 seconds left to go, and the last train stumbles into the yard. That was wild. Well, that's a way to end this whole thing. And there it goes. Launched. Look at that. Look at that. That is wild. Yeah, I'm so happy with this. Thank you guys for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. This took me so long. I've been playing for almost 2 hours at this point. And yeah. What a game. What a game. RAILGRADE, everyone. If you haven't played it, so much fun. So much fun. Lovely to see developers actually supporting games for a longer period as well. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you in the future, and until next time. Bye bye everyone.